Alright. They were going to fly a scenic flight from Atlantic Field and there up to Virginia Beach. We're going to fly it along the route of the Outer Banks to enjoy the scenic nature of the Outer Banks. Set the flight time to midday, clear skies. And it's a Hercules, which this may
November Charlie traffic. Hughes, November X-ray tree 7602. Taking off runway 28. Departure to north 12 November Charlie.
this may not take off. I don't think this is going to take off. It doesn't have wheels. Oh, damn. That sucks. Okay. Just here. There. Okay, we're going to take off. Since I can't take off, we're just going to take off right here. Since it's a amphibious boat, and we're going to land somewhere outside of Virginia Beach. There. They're flying the Airbus so it can take off in the water. I didn't realize it didn't have wheels, so it can't take off from a runway. Welcome aboard your flight today. Oh, great. Heck on it. I wanted it to be daylight, dang it. I mean, this game is... It's something. It's something. It's something. I don't know if fun's the right word, but it's something. Now we can't find it. Here, we're just gonna... Let's just start right here. Just drop it right down in the middle of the water. Now where's... What? No. Oh, man. This ain't easy. I'm going to land it right there. Okay. Now make sure I set the time. Just how about sunny? Can I have sunny? Clear skies, beautiful clear skies. And daylight. Let's start the flight. No, it's daylight. I picked daylight, damn it. I picked daylight. Not 6 a.m. Oh, shit. This. This time, I tell you what. Okay. Here. Up to here. Okay. Good. Now I want to do it. Clear skies. Great. Now, I want to do it in daylight, not in the middle of the night. There's half the day's daylight, so I should be able to somehow get half the day set with this thing. There. This, it's, I guess flying's challenging, actually. Believe it or not, I've discovered that flying is tough. Ah, see, this is what I wanted. Okay. And seeing as this thing doesn't have wheels, I can land it in the water, therefore simplifying landing quite a bit. Ah. Oh, that's a lot of information. 23 glitching already. Now, since this is a scenic tour, we're going to be taking the route along the Outer Banks, not the route that's planned. Now, I'm not a professional pilot, so you have to bear with me. That seems like it's a lot higher than that. I want to get down to see the sights. Turn you down a little bit. We're not. Whoa. All right, maybe turn them up a little bit. Okay, there we go. This is a big boat, or a big plane. It's not a boat. There we go. That's all I wanted to do, fly along the Outer Banks. I was there a long time ago. Really a long time ago. In the last millennium, believe it or not. Yeah, it was that long too. Okay, hold on a second. I don't know if I like that plane. I don't know if I know what I'm doing. No. Oh, yeah, I'm pretty sure I don't know what I'm doing, but thank heavens it's a game. And I don't have to know what I'm doing. Okay, now let's pick a plane that has wheels that I can land. A tour. A nice sightseeing. Something that looks like, ooh, that's fancy. That's not what you want to hear your pilot say. Ooh, that's fancy. Something that. Where's the Wright brothers one? Since we're going to be flying over the Wright brothers area. Wow. Is that called a mega brain? Ooh, Airbus. That's what the one thing was on Call of Duty, I think. Okay. This one can land in water. A grumbling goose. I don't know. I have no idea. Spirit of St. Louis. Oh, that might be alright. Was that Amelia Earhart's plane? I don't know. Ugh, okay. I gotta change the things again. Okay. Yes. Clear skies. Yes. Daylight. Yes. 8. How about morning? Yeah, there we go. 10 o'clock a.m. Spirit of St. Louis. Maybe I should just go in a balloon, a hot air balloon. Whoa. Whoa. Good grief. Thank heavens it ain't just hard to drive a car. This thing's ridiculous. Come on, plane. Let's go. Okay, so why is it pitching down? Stay up, plane. Good heavens. You gotta constantly hold it up to get the thing to not nosedive. I don't understand that. Probably because I don't know how to fly. That could be it. Whoa. Okay, whoa. Okay. Okay. Right, this is gonna be tough. Open the flight data thing. What is the type of plane I have again? Oh, I have no idea. A five. I mean, I'm in the thing. Orion NYP. Okay, whatever that means. Okay. Why is it pitching down? I guess that's just the way it is. So if I don't keep the throttle, the whatever pulled back, it's just going to nosedive, basically. Excuse me. But this would be a lot more good for the scenic nature of it. You can go full load, you can go. And I don't have to worry about how to put the wheels down when I need to land. They're already down. What's the altitude max of this thing? I don't know. Airspeed, it's in the green. Why would airspeed be going up? If I'm going up, it would be going down if I'm going up, wouldn't it? I really don't know. Here. Wow, that's a horrible view. How on earth do you see out of that thing? There is no view. What? How could you fly that? What are you looking at? You don't have no view. Well, that's bizarre. That's bizarre. Okay, here's the original flight plan. Flat. I can't even talk. Beautiful Outer Banks. I'm flying a plane that you can't see out of the front of it. It's just unusual. I need one of those, that could be one of those advertisement planes. Like with the thing coming behind it at the beach. Tell people where to go to buy shirts or something. Oh, we got plenty of people. Plenty of people. See, in this one you can get, I mean, you can get real close with the big one too, but this is a strange plane because the view is that, which I don't know how anyone, I don't know if this is the actual plane that is flying. I don't know how you could actually fly it. Can't see what going by that. I don't. Those aren't real airplane sounds. They're just made. Not much to do down there. I mean, it's nature, but I mean, that's all right. Outer Banks. We're going over, eventually, over the Bright Brothers testing grounds, over and by the Cape Hatteras Light. I actually visited. years and years ago. There must be a road down there. Not a highway, but I'm not sure how long this blake's going to take. Might take a little while. How fast? 80, 85. Why would it? That doesn't make sense if I go up at the speed goes up. Okay. No, it doesn't. Okay, okay. The speedometer, that's what it's called in an airplane, probably not, is backwards for some reason, which is why I was reading it backwards. That car, it just isn't. When you go up or when you're going faster, it usually goes right down, goes up, but it's backwards, I guess. No idea. Whoa, 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 whoa. You gotta constantly be pulling back on the yoke, I think is what they call it. Or the thing will nosedive. What's that up there? Hope. Thank you for flying. Spirit of St. Louis Airline. That's what this plane is. It's Orion NYP. Oh, I don't know. Spirit of St. Louis is called. Apparently they built these planes. You couldn't actually see out through the. You had to go by what it looked like on the side, which is wild. Which is, yeah, that would be interesting. It'd be like driving a car without, well, there's usually not a lot of other. Yeah. This is probably a lot more before the commercial era. You probably didn't have many other vehicles up there. I don't know what the maximum height altitude range of this thing is. Oh, what? It'll vary. I don't believe we have autopilot. It's an interesting looking plane. If you're seated at one of the windows or looking out the sunroof, you'll be able to see the ocean or the sky. That'll be your view at the moment and for the rest of the trip, probably. Thank you for flying with no cockpit window airlines. Spirit of St. Louis. This feels more like a scenic plane than the Okra coat. Okay, I know that. Well, I don't know that, but I know what it says. We're flying along the Outer Banks today in the Spirit of St. Louis, plane with no windshield in it, believe it or not. There's the view, which is wild. I guess that's just the way it was back then. That would have been strange, flying, not be able to see where you're going. But I guess they just went by the measurements and stuff. Like like a level there, which I guess that even makes sense. You're flying there, you're at 0, and so I guess if you're, as long as you're in the middle, you're going straight. Wow, that's wild. That is wild. That's something else. What is this? I ain't gonna push nothing. I don't know what it is. Okay, go back to that view. It's a little easier to enjoy the view if you're not sitting in there inside of that. Okay. Now, we left back there somewhere. We're flying up there somewhere. Going to be landing at Virginia Beach somewhere. Flying along the Outer Banks of North Carolina to take in the scenery and beautiful, beautiful sights. Seeing the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse, and flying near one of the Wright brothers, of course, flew their first plane. The Outer Banks was the last beach I was to. The only beach I was ever to, actually. And that was a long time ago. Believe it or not. The last millennium. Yeah, it's a long time. I did try to go to the beach a few years ago. Didn't quite make it. I drove 3 hours into a 4-hour drive, and the third hour, my transmission died in my car. Looking back, it would have made more sense to just drive the other hour slowly, enjoy the trip, and then drive back slowly, which is what I did anyway. But at the time, I was just thinking, I can't go further. It was pretty dumb, honestly, because I still had to drive back the whole way. I could have at least drove and enjoyed the trip. I don't know why. Best not to think about it too much. I'll get to the beach someday. Someday. Let's go down for a little bit closer view. Not going to land, but whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, here. See the seagulls. Not that quick. This game is pretty impressive, honestly. You could fly anywhere in the world, and there's going to be people, live. Well, not live. It's not live. But it is pretty impressive. This thing pitches down though constantly. Looks like it's made out of steel. No wonder. Probably heavy as a tank. Well, probably not. Wouldn't make it heavy as a tank if one could fly. I don't know what I'm saying. Ocracoke. Under 1 nautical mile. Nautical nonsense. Oh, that's an airport, or an airstrip. There's the Overcoat landing strip and the airport. There's Overcoat City, I suppose. Okay, let's get back on track. Okay. This thing does love to pitch down. Good grief, it just won't stay up. It is pretty impressive, the graphics. Well, actually, it's really impressive. That's what it looks like, 600 some feet in the air. I need to get the VR thing. Those glasses, I don't know if you can't cost even more because you have to get special stuff for the VR stuff. Like you can't just enjoy something. You have glasses, you're like a mutant. You can't wear sunglasses. You'll have to get special sunglasses. And use the VR thing without getting a special attachment to use the VR. It's like good. People want to enjoy stuff like everyone else. That must be the main highway. Clearly. Man, wouldn't that be a nice drive? Oh my heavens. Okay, whoa. Don't need to trim any of the plane or trees down. Oh, I see. It's December. That's why they're all bare. Well, that makes sense. Except for the pines. I didn't think of that. But it's December, so that makes sense. A lot of trees don't have leaves in December. Most trees don't have leaves in December. That's some amazing knowledge I just threw out right there. Trees don't have leaves in December. That's free information I just handed out. Right over my house. Oh, isn't that nice? Oh my heavens. I mean, yeah, the flooding risk would be high, but still. I mean, honestly, you have the whole, good grief. No commotion. Oh, it would be so peaceful. I need to move out somewhere like that. Oh, wonderful. This is a simple plane. Okay, it has go and it has stop and steer. You know all the other fancy stuff, how to pull up the wheels or how to put down the wheels and all that fancy jazz. Stop, go, stop, up, down, left, right. Simple. Beep beep. I'd beat my horn if I could. I don't think I have one. Hey, cars. Yeah. What? Okay. Okay. What? Yeah, that's what I need. Simple plane. Simple plane. Easy controls. Level and up and down. Whoa, whoa, whoa. That wasn't good. That wasn't good. Why not do an instant replay of that? Wow, man. Road's tough. Well, it would be. It'd be hard to keep that clear. You have sand getting washed over the road. Really? It really looks like that. Okay, we're going to be flying over the ocean here. Is that a blue Walmart truck down there? The Spark logo on it or whatever that is? Oh, I think it's vanished. Well, these cars coming and going too. There's a ferry up here or something. Very good. Well, I guess it would be. Okay. I'll be flying over the water here again. Trying to keep level. Which is not easy, believe it or not. It's constantly pulling down. Constantly. Constantly. Can I keep it level without running full throttle? Maybe it'd be better, won't use as much fuel left. Just pitches down as soon as you let go of the yoke. That's what they call them. The thing in the plane I can see. Full power then. I can still stay upright. What's this coming up here? Mitchell. Patterns. Cape Patterns. Have to take a break for a second. Check and update. Okay, this is the one that Charles Lindbergh. Okay. Uh-huh. Well, it just informed me that this was the plane that Charles Lindbergh flew, not Amelia Earhart. This is the one that Charles Lindbergh flew across the Atlantic Ocean, I guess. So he flew this across the Atlantic Ocean, not being able to see out the front of the plane. This is wild. Yeah, I guess he had the levels, so man, can you imagine just looking at those levels for hours and hours? How on earth would you stay conscious? Just just keep trying to keep it level for hours. Oh my heavens, that would not be easy. Just looking at those things for hours on end, not falling asleep. Yeah, that would be tough. Okay, let's get back on the sightseeing. We're gonna fly by Hatters for that. There's a nice big parking lot. Not really sure what. Okay, we're flying over some boats. Let's get the. Don't want to land on top of the building. There's boat dock. What in the world is going on? Get control of things. Come on, come on. Not gonna crash now. Easy, 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 easy. Okay, there we go. There we go. Okay, come on. Okay. It's nice and smooth. Door tight. Nice and smooth. We're now flying over Cape Hatteras. What we got here? I don't know. Cape Hatteras. That's what we got there. Hit those. That's what they put those towers up for, so you don't hit them. Pilot. Outer Banks. Cape Hatteras. We keep flying. Wait, maybe wait a few times. Okay, hold on. Now I'm gonna have to turn back around. Whoa! Okay, I'm not gonna do a flip. No. Okay. Just worrying about it. Just do any theatrical stuff. Just fly. Look at the summers. The Outer Banks. Oh, for heaven's sake, I can't keep this thing covered. Getting an autopilot, not this one. Okay, we're leaving Hatteras. Okay, Hatteras. I'd love to drive down there. Oh. That last trip I tried to take, I haven't tried to go anywhere hardly since it was such a bad experience. I can't let one bad experience make me afraid to drive. Okay, there's Mitchell. There's Mitchell Air Trip, which we're not landing. but right there it is. Excuse me. Up there's one of the probably the main sightseeing part of the trip, Cape Hatteras Lighthouse, which was successfully moved quite a few years ago because it was too close to the water and the ocean coastline was receding. You can look it up, it's true. And they actually moved the lighthouse. They put it up on movable things, like they moved it. Amazing. I used to have a book on it. I don't remember whatever happened to it, but yeah, it's pretty cool because they actually just somehow got it elevated on these things and moved it like, I don't know, like a half inch a day for a year, something like that. It was pretty impressive. It's like, slow down a little bit so we can enjoy the lighthouse you could go by. I don't know if that really can slow down a bit. Nautical nonsense. Aeronautical nonsense. So I'm still, even with the engine not, even with the engine still, oh yeah, it's much more enjoyable than you can go slow and take in the sights, enjoy the view. This isn't a race. It is tough to keep it level. I say that. Now that guy calls Lindbergh blue. Whoa, whoa, whoa! Oh, great. Well, here we go. I guess that crashed. People notifying me. Well, that sucked. I apologize for the. Well, what do you? Alexa. I apologize. I didn't mean to call you. Alexa, sorry about that. Thank you. Oh, that was it. Everything was going perfect. Perfect. So much for that. Maybe you can actually see where the new Cape Hatteras Lighthouse is from when they moved it. I don't know why when I went slowed down. There it is. There it is. There it is. Well, if you look out of your left, you'll see the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse. There it is. Oh, dang. That must have been where they moved it from, like up there. I guess. I don't know. That looks like it would have made sense if they brought it back to the coast. It probably came from there, maybe it moved. That would make sense. That must be something else. Okay, well, there you go. We got to see Cape Hatteras Lake. Now I'm on to the Wright Brothers area. I'll be right back. Okay. There's the lighthouse in the rearview mirror. Continue head north up to Still Devil Hills, I think it is. Whatever that means. What a strange name for the city. It's unusual. What? I wish they had like landmarkers on stuff so you can see where it is, but there's some buildings. Maybe one of them was a Walmart. I don't know. Hard to tell. Maybe one of them was. There's a fancy little building. And there's power lines pretty high up. Line down below. Okay. Okay. Oh. Look at that. Fancy. It's like a cul-de-sac, but not quite. Almost a sack. back into the tree stretch. Let's fly back over by the ocean. Pretty close to the ocean right here. Uh, yeah, it would get tired of holding the. I mean, my thumb is wearing out. Imagine if you had to hold back whatever would be in that thing, the yoke, I guess, for who knows how long. That'd be an interesting story to read, probably, about Lindbergh and how he flew across the Atlantic Ocean and didn't fall asleep. Maybe he did. Maybe he had, had the thing put on like a, I don't know, taped the joystick in a certain place and took a nap out. I don't know. Yeah, maybe easy staying awake while all you have to look at is those two goals. Not exactly much to look at. It's like a level. You get at lows. Make sure your porch is straight. Looks a lot closer than it is. Maybe 100 feet is too close. I don't know. I guess 100 feet is too close. And if it takes this long to fly it, how much longer will it take to drive? Quite a while, apparently. Uh, uh, damn, this isn't terribly exciting. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, I was just thinking, okay, that's how high it goes. Safely. About 800 feet. Lord, still holds out. No, not quite. 1,000 feet. And it can go to about 1,000 feet, I think. I gotta say, for flying a plane, this isn't terribly exciting. Maybe flying isn't that exciting. Oh, okay, at least there's something coming up in town. Something. I don't know what this is. It's town along the Outer Banks. That's what I know. There are no markers, so I can't really say what it is. Don't know what it is. Maybe things would be limited out there. Maybe places to work. Maybe places to go. You know, I live in a city that's surrounded by stuff and there's nowhere to go to do anything. So I doubt it would be any less out there. They would actually have to have places or things you could go and do and see. Well, maybe. Oh, pardon me. Maybe everybody just stays inside. There might be a Walmart there. Across it. Can't say for sure. What is that? That's interesting. What that is? Huh. It wouldn't be easy for hours on end. I feel like goes in all that. Now, what's the deal with this road here? It's interesting. I guess we're gonna have to drive through that area. you don't want to. Alright. Don't panic, everyone. We're okay. There we go. We're alright. Alright. Okay. We're alright. Alright. Just got a little bit distracted there by the road. Okay. Okay. Back on track. There we go. Oh, what is that? Oh, shit. Well, that was close. He bounced off the ground. I don't know what would be the point of taking that road over this way, unless if that road's flooded, which makes sense because this would be a lot higher. Or if you're going through town, which there's a lot of town there, but there's town. That makes sense, I guess. That they would have it. That road's probably sandy. That road's more of a highway. Makes sense. Makes sense. Man, I don't know. Watching this, thank you. Not that terribly exciting. I don't know if I was watching it, if I was looking for something to watch. Probably not. So how do I make content that people will watch? What people want to watch? What do I want? I'm alright. Man, this is a long flight. Oh, crap. Imagine how long it would take to drive this. Taking this long to fly in a plane. It ain't exactly going faster. It'd be like driving a really fast car. Well, that's a private drive right there. I'm quite sure of that. see a Marina Drive right there. It's going. It don't look like it's really going anywhere. I can wonder why they didn't just leave certain places uninhabited. So that way nature could, just, they have to spread where they're just happy where they're at. They're spreading their tendrils everywhere. Yeah, that road's probably tough to keep clean, man. I imagine. It looks like the sand banks should be higher than the road itself. If you get strong winds, that road's going to be covered with sand. We're going on the highway. Well, we're not flying over the highway. That's a long bridge. This was named, icons on this stuff so you could know what it is. Probably extra. Glad I didn't pay for the $200 version of it. I mean, it's good, and I mean, it's impressive, but unless you're really flying, it's fun, but this isn't exactly exciting. It's not like you know what they name things unless you're going to know something you know. Yeah, I can't know what it is. Hurt me. This is terribly exciting. Oh, we're going down. Just like the Wright brothers. Not quite. Not quite. How do we get the big ass and go back down? Yeah, you don't. Oh, we're doing burnouts here and saying that's what, yes. That's it. Okay, can this thing? There's no chance this thing's going. Yeah, no chance this thing's going. Well. Oop. Let me get out of this thing. Well, where's the visual assist? L3. So pump on game. Yeah. Visual assist. Yeah, there ain't none. Well, that's it for the flight. I can't do it. Where am I? Am I near anything? Not much. Let's see if I can at least get to a road. I need Bowen help. Rescue pilot. Huh. There's a floating rock. How about that? Interesting. I don't know about this game. I mean, there's a whole lot of nothing down here. About none of this. Thanks. Well, I'm already back. Makes more sense to play Skyrim. At least I can do something on there. Uh, wow. Some of these rocks really float. Some not as much as others. Let's get you in here. I had to abandon the plane. Oof! I'm stuck in a tree. Come on, keep running, dude. I need to get to the highway. Flag down some help. There's an unusual shadow. I wonder what this level of detail is based on. Like, what's in the actual area? Holy crap. Am I near anything? No. Okay. Nope. Nowhere near anything. What does it matter if you can crouch? Yeah. I'll eventually get to the Cape Hatteras Lighthouse. On foot. I gotta say, this kind of sucks. It's not a road. It's like, you know what? This sucks. Yep, this fucking sucks. Oh, shit. Okay. Yep. Fucking Mifflin. What the hell is that? Playing it right there. Okay. Yeah.
Kilo Oscar, Kilo Victor, automated weather observation, 0000 Zulu. Wind calm.
Wait, calm. Yeah, okay. I think so. Hey, steer this stuff. Yeah, we're gonna land it right there. We're gonna land it right there. That's the Caledonia State Park parking lot, the visitor center parking lot. So, right there, parking lot. Why? Because it's open. That's why. I can figure out how to get up there without crashing. It's either up or down. Do in between. I think I'd ask for my money back if I could. This game ain't that much fun. Maybe you actually are a fucking serious pilot. Most people that play video games aren't serious pilots, probably. They're probably playing video games because they're not a pilot. I don't know. It's kind of fucking annoying. All I want to do is try to fucking pretend to fly, and I can't. Because the game is too damn complicated. Go down, easy, not at 100 miles an hour, easy. Bounce back up. Just go down. Down it. Can I jump out of the fucking thing? Can I jump out of it? Does that work? Is that a possibility? How do you turn this son of a bitch? This thing's a bitch to fly. All I want to do is land a motherfucker on the ground in an open spot. Son of a bitch. Ass. There's an open spot. It shouldn't be that fucking hard to land a stupid ass helicopter. A video game. Maybe they need like Dumbo mode. Or you're just somebody that wants to fly a plane. You don't need to be an actual pilot. You just want to fly a plane because it's kind of fun. Seems like it might be fun. Not to actually go to school to be an actual pilot. Just to fly a plane because it would be fun. But no, this game's you have to actually be a pilot in order to play the game. Like, well, it won't fucking land. And it won't go in any direction. It just keeps bouncing up and down. Come on. Just fucking go down, you bitch. Oh, come on. Son of a fucking bitch, this thing is a pain in the ass. Just laying down here in the road. Fuck it. Just take it easy. Nice and easy. Take it easy. I want you to go down, plane. Helicopter, go down. You don't need to nosedive or fucking skydive. I have to say, I think I'd ask my money back if I could. This game is not much fun. It's a pain in the ass. Not easy to control. Unless you're an actual pilot, then you probably could play the game. Which, what's the point? If you're an actual pilot, you're probably not going to play a game about being a pilot. Why would you? You can actually fly a plane. Son of a bitch. I meant to land. You stupid damn thing. That's what I was trying to fucking do. I actually want to land. I want to land. This ain't fun. It's fucking fun. It's stupid. Let me out of this thing. Dang. This is Caledonia State Park. It doesn't look quite like this in real life, but this is actually kind of cool. There's actually a road here in real life. That's Thaddeus Stevens. Whatever. I think there's a stream right here. Actually, in real life. And this is a road. It's an actual road. There's a waterfall. I think maybe right here. Right around here somewhere. There's an X. This is actually right here. It's 233, I believe. I kind of like this part of Microsoft Flight Simulator better than the flying part. Just exploring actual real life locations. You know, it's actually kind of more fun than the flying part of the game. Here's Caledonia State Park, forestry building. There's the visitor center. Doesn't actually look like that, but that's the idea. The building's right here. There's where you enter. There's where you exit. There's where you pick up firewood right in this area. Sort of thing. This goes back into the park. This is actually more fun than the game itself. There's stream action. It's actually there. Here's what to do. Oh, stuck on the helicopter. Far enough away from it. Shouldn't still be able to hear it. Okay, now where's the road here? And this is the road. I don't want to go sleep. It shouldn't be. There's a path up here. If I don't want to go. But may or may not. Daggone it. Is that the path? Okay, this is the path, I guess. I have no idea. Okay, let me get an idea of where. Okay. Okay. Alright. I know Caledonia State Park. Been there quite a few times. Okay. Right there is the path, which I think I'm on. There should be a staircase around here somewhere. Not a real, like a stone staircase. Okay. This is the camping area. Okay. There's the. There's the fire road trail. Whose house is this? This ain't there. That ain't there. But that's almost where it would be. You go into the park. There's where the goes up to the. Okay. Yeah. Goes up to the camping area. Campground area. So it goes down here. Goes around. And then up here is the fire road trail, what it's called, which is somewhere here. Not easy to see. Really not easy to see. It goes out around, comes down out here somewhere, but I can't tell where it be on this thing. I don't know if it's on this thing. If it's not marked, it might be it. Not much in your house. Maybe that's what was out there at one point, a house. That would be about where it would be. Maybe. Oh, damn it. I gotta say, I'm not having much fun with this game. There's a dam. over here is where you can drive up to and park your boat and back your boat into the water. You go out and fish or do whatever you want to do. See, there's a boat, I think. Well, maybe not. Could have been a boat. But that's where the boats are docked right there. And then back into the water, and then they go out on the ocean here. Or the lake. What is it? What's it called again? The Pine Dam. The damn Pine Lake. Pine something. Damn, that's horrible. I can't remember that. I've been there how many times? Long Pine Dam. That's what it's called. Long Pine Dam. Yep. That's what it is. Yeah. There it is. Sunnyway. Or Food Line. I think it's Sunnyway. Pretty sure it's Sunnyway. Now I'll be able to see the sign. That's Sunnyway. Pretty sure. Now, one of these roads, there should be a radio tower back there at the end of the road. Ooh, look, there's animals. Horses. Wow, that's actually pretty impressive. I'm enjoying everything about the game other than the flying parts. I mean, look at that. That's impressive. There's cattle. And there's the tower. Ha! That's actually impressive. This part of the game is better than the flying part of the game. And here's the radio tower. One of the tallest around here. There isn't any ladder inside, though, I can assure you. But it is a gilded tower. There's, yeah, it's pretty much. I don't know how you'd expect anyone to go up and change the light bulb. Wow, that thing is tall. Yeah, it is really tall. Hmm. How about that? That's a realistic horse. I will say there's no wild horses running around on this road. I'm pretty sure. Uh, let's take a quick gander by my house. Franklin County Airport, Regional Airport. The Letterkenny Army Depot. I'm looking for Fayetteville. Rock Top. What is that? Fayetteville. 5 Lakes. I'm heading in the right direction. Wait a second. Wait a second. Where's... Okay, there it is. Alright. Okay. It is on this road. Yeah, because there's the Chambersburg Mall right there. It's abandoned now, but that's what it was at one point. Damn. This used to be the Chambersburg Mall. Doesn't exactly look like this, but the theater was right in this area. Yeah. It's abandoned now. Boarded up. There used to be a J.C. Penney's up at this end. This is a Bon Ton, I think. Now it's just abandoned. Yeah. And that wind outside's terrible. That's a cemetery. That goes back to a landfill. Yep, right there. I think. Or is that it back there? I don't know. Farm country. Level of detail in this is pretty amazing, actually. I guess it's just Google Maps, but still, it's pretty. The level of detail. I mean, the Google map part, but the level of detail in like plants and animals and stuff is pretty cool. pretty high up.